Hi friends, Dini here. In this video, I am going to show you how I usually store the flowers in boxes and what box I use. So I am in our garage. This is unheated, so it's very cold right now. It's January here in upstate New York. It's very cold, but I'm in the process of like cleaning up because I just had like my last bridal show ever in the foreseeable future, just because I've always wanted to go back to like digital and just crafting. So I'm kind of wrapping up my local, I don't know, business, like my local operation. If there are opportunities, of course I'm still gonna do that, but right now I really want to focus on digital products. Anyhow, a few months ago I had a question of how I store my paper flowers, like the paper flowers that I use for the wall. So as you know, I do take them down piece by piece. I just operate from our home. It's my home studio. It's my I just store everything in our home. I don't own any like storages or anything like that. So I do keep them in large boxes. And for the longest time, like you see my videos, or if you've seen my videos, you know that I do like remove them or put them back if it's like install time. Recently, I have tried putting them up already and then just like transporting the panels, which I should have done like a couple since the start, but I just wasn't sure if it will fit my car. So it's my car now. Update. So my husband and I like permanently switched our cars because it's like he told me like I've damaged it too much that he's not gonna agree on a return, just an exchange. So yeah, we exchanged it. It's my car now. So that's what I use like on a day-to-day basis. The panels fit. You just gotta like, yeah, like in this video, it's like, I've divided them like into 6 panels, like for an 8x8. That still fits. I just have to remove a couple of like the tall roses, or like which are like the thick roses. So I just have to remove those. Anyway, but again, in this video, I am going to show you how I usually store the flowers in boxes and what box I use. So it really depends on like your flowers, but if you are going to like make my Nutrella wall, which is available now, I mean the templates like in a Nutrella wall set, this is how I usually store it. So yeah, without further ado, come with me. Ever since I have been using this large box from Lowe's, it's an 18 by 18 by 24 box, and this just fits like in my car. So I do have a Honda CR-V, and 4 of this fits. I usually store them like with the leaves up, to contain more flowers, and it's like for an 8x8 wall, 4 pieces of this is enough. I have also used these boxes to like ship the flowers when I had an order before. So for 4x8, so it's like half of the wall. I think I've used like 3 in total, or like, yeah, three in total, and like a smaller box. So if you are going to ship like an 8x8 feet, I mean flowers that will fit an 8x8 space, then I'm assuming you'll be needing like at least 9 boxes, 9 to 10 boxes, with the flaps closed. So anyhow, this is how I usually store them, and I know I've mentioned in my previous videos that I store them per quadrant, because if you are going to do like what I previously did, like the piece by piece assembly, then it's just easier for you to like get flowers from like and put them in one quadrant, and then the flowers are like from one box. That's more efficient. So that's also why we have 4 boxes. Like one box is equivalent to like 1 quadrant. Yeah, I'm going to show you like how I usually keep them. These flowers are like for my Blanca wall, but I'll just show you like how I keep them. So for the Nutella wall, this is kind of like specific for the Nutella wall because this is how I usually keep them. But hopefully when you make your own wall, we'll have like more or less almost like similar components. By similar components, what I mean is like you'll have smaller flowers and then the larger ones, medium ones, something like that. But what I usually do is I start with the smaller flowers. So these are like 10-inch. The 10-inch rose. So I put it there. And then if you have like the Anastasia flower, so that can also fit there. And then I start with the 18-inch rose or like the larger flowers. And I put them here. So it depends on your quadrant, but like in my Nutella wall, I mostly have 3 to 4 18-inch rows per quadrant. So that's what we are going to place here. And then I just fill up like this space with more smaller flowers. So again, it depends on your quadrant. With this one, since this is like the components for my Blanca, I didn't really organize them per quadrant. Just because what I'll organize for my quadrant later is like the Nutella, which is like up on the panels right now. But for this one, I just want to store them. My goal here is to store as much flowers in one box as possible. And when that is filled up, like up until, they're like flush, I will usually put like my petal 6 rows here. And I will stack them. Yeah. Honestly, like in my flower rolls, this is how I usually store them. Most especially like the Nutella flower roll. So just store them like this. It depends if this is the only petal 6 in the quadrant, then of course you can put the 14 to 15-inch rose, which is like slightly taller or like thicker than the petal 6 one. The petal 6 one is very thin or like low or like short. I usually use this space for 15-inch rows again, so I usually like position them like this. Put this here and then put another one here. Ta-da! It fits. So you have the option to cover this with a what do you call this? With a foil or with like a plastic wrapper. Like I forgot what we call the cling wrap. I'll put what it's called here, but you can the one that you use for packaging, like the plastic wrapper. You can put that here, or you can put another paper board like on top to cover it. But what I usually do is I just like put another box on top. So I'll show it to you. I usually position it like that, where it stands on like the flaps. But since I am going to store this like for a long time, I'm going to put, a plastic wrapper or like another cardboard box for sure. So I'm going to show that later. But yeah, that's how I usually store them. So I know you will have question of like, won't they be squished or something like that? Yes, they will. That's why when I have like, if there's like a huge like time gap, or if there's like a huge span of time from when I cleaned up versus when I'm about to like do another wall again, I usually allow myself like probably like a day to prep the flowers again, just to like fluff them, or like sometimes like this folds, I usually cut those. So that's what I usually do. For me, like this storage work, of course, you just gotta, there's like maintenance for the flowers as well. There's like, you have to maintain the flowers as well, or like, do some fluffing and rejuvenation for the flowers after storage. It's just a bit dark, but this is how I stack like the boxes here in our basement.